Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's weekly check-in. I do apologize, my voice has been going in and out. Hopefully it'll be okay, but I wanted to jump on and check in with our budget for the second week of December. So that is what we are going to do. So to get started, let's go ahead and take a look at bills and see where we're at there. Not much has happened in terms of other bills coming out because of the timing of the month and everything. This upcoming week we'll have quite a few bills coming out, but one thing I did do was I paid off the ortho treatment while I was there. I had an ortho appointment last week and I found out that I was all done with treatment and everything. I did get insurance for the retainer that is good for like 5 years, where if like my teeth shift or something, they will do like another treatment or like replace my retainer if need be and everything. So that did tack on quite a bit to the final balance, but I decided to pay it off because I want to go into 2023 without that monthly payment. And just a little FYI, by the time you guys are seeing this video, we would have already gone, and I don't know if we're gonna end up getting one, but we are going shopping for a new car. This is something that we've thought about and talked about for a really long time, and one thing that we had gone back and forth on was saving up cash for the car so that we could just pay all cash for it. I have come to terms with the fact that that's probably not realistic. We definitely need to get a new car sooner rather than later. Our car is running fine, but it's definitely at that point where it's a lot older, so it's needing a lot more maintenance, which means we're sinking more money into it. And honestly, it's just too small for our family. Like if we want to go anywhere with the 4 of us and the dogs, we can't, basically. With our current vehicle, we would need to rent a car. So we're gonna go look at minivans. We have to get a really good deal in order to go through with it. If we don't get a good deal, then we won't do it. But our financial advisor encouraged us to just go look because he said that the inventory is really high right now and they're trying to push a lot of cars off the lot and stuff, so we might get a really good deal. So anyways, in the event that we do end up getting a car and have a monthly payment, which is not ideal, but again, I've just kind of come to peace with it, then I wanted to get rid of a monthly payment to kind of counteract that a little bit. Now, if we do end up getting a car and taking out a loan for the car, we will pay that off as aggressively and as quickly as possible. We are currently debt-free outside of our mortgage and our solar panels. Some people consider solar panels part of the mortgage because if you sell your house, they, you know, stay with the house. And I can understand that. I personally do view them as another debt that I'd like to pay off as soon as possible. So I'm not thrilled about adding debt to our financial portfolio, but when it comes down to it, you know, our financial advisor looked at like our income and like our current expenses, and we're really good as far as like our total expenses compared to our income and everything, and we have very minimal debt. So yeah, so I feel more comfortable with it after talking to our financial advisor about it. And if we again can get a really good deal, then I think it's worth it to just go look and see. And if not, no biggie. We have the advantage of like not needing a car immediately, you know, it's not like a dire need by any means, so we can walk away. And that's a good feeling. It's not like we're like desperate to get a new vehicle, we just kind of want to go look. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated, but that's a huge reason why I decided to just pay off the ortho and kind of get that done. So there's that. Another change that might be made soon is with Taekwondo. So Maddie did advance to the intermediate class. She's going to start sparring, which requires a lot of extra equipment, which is super expensive. It also requires a lot more dedication from her if she really wants to advance. So it's something that we need to talk to her about and just make sure, like, is this something you truly want to do? Do you love it? If she does, which I do think she enjoys it. I don't know that she's like super passionate about it necessarily, but I know she enjoys going, so I just kind of want to get an idea of where she's at with it. And if it's something where it's like, no, I'd rather try something else for a while, then we may cancel Taekwondo. She's expressed a couple times wanting to get into gymnastics. So she loves piano, is very passionate about piano, and kind of how I gauge that is if she'll go off on her own and practice on her own, then that tells me that she really enjoys it. We never have to tell her to practice piano. She loves it. She'll just go, she has her little piano in their playroom downstairs, and you'll just hear her in there playing her piano at all hours of the day when she's home. And with Taekwondo, it's a little bit different. We have to remind her consistently to practice. So I feel like we gave Taekwondo quite a bit of time, but if she wants to switch and do something else, then we're open to that. And if she wants to really, you know, proceed and like learn how to spar and do that kind of thing and like level up in that way, then we're open to that too. So that's something that might be changing. We'll just have to kind of see. But anyways, that's about it as far as bills are concerned. Now we'll get into our cash envelopes, which I have over here. The first thing I wanted to check, because Maddie did do a lot of chores this past week, is how we're looking with her chore money. So I keep all of her chore money here. She has chores that she's expected to do, like keeping her playroom clean, making her bed, picking up her bedroom, you know, things like that. Helping set and clear off the table is one big thing too. But then there's extra chores that will give her like extra little tasks and jobs where she can earn some money. So we never like push it. We tell her like it's up to her to pursue it. If she wants to earn some money, then she can come to us and just ask like, hey mom and dad, what can I do to earn some money? And she is very much into it, especially after birthday shopping and just realizing like, oh, if I have money, I can go like get things that I want and stuff like that. And of course we're teaching her to save and stuff too, but like, yeah, she was way into it this week. And I feel like this past week, like just with the birthday festivities and all that kind of stuff, that sort of contributed towards her excitement towards it. So anyway, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, so I believe there was $35 in here last week, I'm pretty sure. So she earned $11. Now, I think some of that was kind of generous, just based on like, you know, it being her birthday and stuff like that. But I don't entirely know all the jobs she did. But yeah, it's exciting to see her so excited about it and kind of starting to understand money and all that. So we're still looking good there. I will probably take out another 20 in January, but we should be okay for the rest of the month. And then for our cash envelopes, I keep those all in this little pouch here, and I have little dividers that separates out the categories. So we're gonna take out grocery and see where we're at there. So for grocery, we ended last week with $297, and now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. So $260. So we didn't really spend a whole lot on groceries this past week. So $260, and that means that we spent $37, which makes sense because Andrew only went and got produce this week. He didn't really do any big hauls. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. Okay, so yeah, we're looking really good for groceries. So I'll put that back in the little divider, and then we'll take out household, which is right here. So household, we're still doing good there. I ended up not getting any household items when I went shopping. My friend Kelsey, Maddie, and myself, we went to like do a whole birthday thing, which you guys will see in the sinking fund. So we like went and got drinks at a little coffee shop, and then we did our nails, and then we went to Target, and Maddie did some shopping for her birthday. She had some gift cards, and then I got her a couple little things, and then Kelsey needed a little bit of stuff too, so we just did some shopping. And honestly, I just kind of wasn't like, I don't know, I was so into like birthday shopping with Maddie that I sort of just forgot about the household stuff. So we still have $80 in household, and we don't like, we're not out of anything quite yet, so I might just hold on to it and see and maybe roll it over for January and stock up then. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but that is in good shape there. And then we have family fun. We ended the week with $100 and we still have $100 there. So that is really good. We spent $0. And I am doing this check-in a little bit sooner than I normally do. I normally film this on Wednesdays, but I'm filming on Tuesday because we're gonna be van shopping and stuff on Wednesday, and I'm not expecting to get a lot of work done. I need to go over to my mom's that morning too, so I'm probably gonna just have the whole day off. So yeah, we have some things happening later today that aren't going to be included in this check-in, like the cleaners are coming later today, but I don't know that amount yet, so that'll just be on next week's check-in. And then date night, we had 180 remaining last week. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. We still have 180 here. We haven't done any dates or anything. I guess tomorrow is kind of like a date. If you consider that. I don't know. I haven't gone car shopping in honestly years and years and years, and I remember it not being fun the last time I went. The last time I went car shopping was before the kids were even, like before Maddie was born. So it's been a long time, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to leave all emotion out of it. I have wanted a minivan for a really long time, but I also don't want to overpay for a vehicle. I want to get a good deal. So, but yeah, we're going to be going out. We'll probably like grab lunch while we're out because I'm guessing it's going to take a while. So, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And that takes care of those envelopes. As far as my wallet is concerned, so all of my money is gone. I did use that for nails for myself. I did pay for nails for my friend and for Maddie for their birthdays. It's kind of a thing that I do each year. I like just going out and doing stuff for birthdays. So, but for me, I used my own personal money. And you guys, I am not going to ever, I mean, never say never, but like honestly, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I got cut on that finger and that finger, and I swear to you, this happens every single time I go to get my nails done, I get cut. I'm over it. I'm not doing it anymore. I will go get my pedicure and everything, but I am going to figure out how to do my own cuticles and stuff. There's other ways to do it. I can't. It makes me really mad. But yeah, he cut me on that finger and on that finger, so that's really great. So anyways, that's that. So I spent all my money on getting my nails done. Oops. So actually, that needs to be $61. And we have $0 remaining there. So that takes care of all the cash envelopes. And then popping over to this little spending tracker here, the only thing that has happened is we did fill up on gas for $59.45. But that is it so far. We haven't done any more like Costco, any more Costco transactions. As I mentioned, the cleaners are coming today, but that's not later till this afternoon, before, like after I'm filming this, so that'll be on next week. And then nothing for coffee. We don't really need any coffee right now. Well, actually, Andrew might be running low. I just use espresso pods because I like doing espresso with like some milk and flavoring and stuff like that. But Andrew likes like the full-on cups of coffee, and so I believe his might be running low. So I'll have to check with him. But yeah, the only thing that's come out is gas for $59.45. Okay, so $59.45, $66.75. So that'll be fine. That'll take care of one more fill up for us, and I think we'll be just fine with that. And then what I'm going to do is real quick, I'm just going to move these up. So 374 is our starting balance there. And then I'll just erase this. I will erase this, and we will erase that. Okay, So yeah, $66.75 is what we have remaining for gas currently. So that is good. And then we'll move right on over to sinking funds, which a lot's happened there. So first of all, let's take a look at beauty. I did go get a lash fill last week, and that was $112.50. So $241.69 is what we have remaining there. And then a lot has happened with birthdays. So that Fossil transaction that was like missing last week popped up. So that was $95.22. So $423.30. The calculator gets a glare on it from this angle, so sometimes I can't see. I should probably just look in the viewfinder. I can see it better that way. Okay, and then I got Maddie a little necklace. One thing that she really wanted was a cross necklace, and then she wanted like a little like pendant with her name initialed on it and stuff. So I got her a little necklace from Etsy. I did have to rush ship it so we'd have it on time. So it wasn't $61 for the necklace, like 20 of that was for shipping, but she loves it. So it was exactly what she wanted, and I was very happy to get that for her. So $361.57. And then Andrew's present to Maddie was Dice Throne. He got her another couple characters for Dice Throne. It's like this battle game, like your characters and you battle each other. It's actually really fun. So that was $32.32, and that's $329.25. And then Andrew got some food and stuff at Castles and Coasters when him and Maddie went. She had a blast. It was so much fun. She had like 3 of her little friends go, her closest friends, and they got to ride the coasters and stuff and eat lunch there and everything. So they had such a good time. That worked out really nicely. And then after she went to Castles and Coasters, that was my time to kind of take her out and stuff. So instead of doing like a big party this year, we just kind of did like more activities, and it just so happened that Castles and Coasters had this like thing going on the day of her birthday, so it worked out perfect. But then when she got home from Castles and Coasters, Kelsey and I took her out, and we, like I mentioned, we got drinks. So Kelsey and I got coffees, and Maddie got a smoothie. And then we did nails, and as I mentioned, part of the nails was also paid through my pocket money. And then I got a couple things for Maddie when we were shopping, and then we had a birthday dinner. We went to Texas Roadhouse. We actually got it takeout, and we ate at Kelsey's house and stuff, which was really fun. So Maddie had an amazing birthday. She got to go ride roller coasters in the morning, got to go get her nails done, got to do some shopping and things like that. And honestly, like, it was so relaxing and stuff. And I know like she might want to party next year, but man, it was just so fun, like just being able to like go out and like do all that stuff with her. It was just, I don't know. So we'll see if we end up doing a party next year, or if we do something more like that where we like go do some sort of activity with a couple of our friends. I know we talked about doing like indoor skydiving maybe one year, and like having a couple of her little friends go, and then doing like birthday shopping and dinner later or something. I don't know, we'll see, but it worked out really nice. It was a really nice day. So, and Maddie chose, which surprised me because she hasn't really been into Barbies at all. Had no interest in them, but some of her little friends play with Barbies, and so now she's really interested in it. And so she ended up getting a couple like Barbies. She got this like camping Barbie, and she got this like fairy Barbie, and a veterinarian that delivers puppies Barbie. So, and it's so funny because Jules loves dolls. She loves Barbies. And so it's really nice because now the two of them have something they can do together. They've been playing together with them, and it's the cutest thing ever. And I don't know, because their age gap, they just don't have common interests very often. They like very different things, but the Barbies they both love, and it's just the cutest thing ever, like listening to them play together and stuff. It's so adorable. So I'm just soaking it in while we can and stuff, because I know once Maddie gets a little older, she may not be, you know, again, into the stuff that Julia is. It's just part of them being, they're about 5 years apart, so it's just kind of part of the deal with that. But yeah, so anyways, and then $171 for nails, so $106 $95 and $51.13 for the shopping. So $55.82. So we're gonna be a little negative. And then birthday dinner was $61.72. So that puts us at negative $5.90. So that takes care of birthdays, and that'll be good because birthdays are essentially over now for the year. And then we'll just start saving for birthdays again come the new year. We still need to figure out like sinking funds, like what our goals are for each fund and what our minimum amount is that we want to put towards each sinking fund. So we'll probably do that here relatively soon, just kind of reevaluate all of that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. And then for Christmas, we did get our nieces a couple games. So for their Christmas present, so that was $64.14, and it was 81. I can never tell if that's a 5 or a 9. 45. So there's that. And then clothing, nothing's happened there. Andrew's really wanting to go to Express though soon, so he may do that soon. And then nothing for the girls, nothing for me, nothing for family pictures. Holidays, house maintenance, nothing's happened. Medical, I do have a medical bill that I need to pay. That actually is gonna be a pretty good chunk of that. So that kind of stinks. My camera cut me off. But yeah, I have a medical bill I need to pay that is gonna take up a good chunk of that. But yeah, I'll need to take care of that soon. Nothing for miscellaneous for the puppies. I did get them some pig's ears for no good reason other than I felt like spoiling them. So that was $28.20. So that left us with $42.79. And then school, nothing, subscriptions, nothing, and vacation, nothing. So that is sinking funds, and that is pretty much our check-in for the week. So I feel like we're in really, really good shape. I'm really happy with where we're at with our cash envelopes because we're halfway through the month, and I feel like we still have quite a bit left in groceries. We have plenty in household, family fund, like everything's really looking good there. So I'm really happy with that. The extra that went towards ortho is going to ultimately come out of what we're putting towards our emergency fund. So our emergency fund is something that we are going to be consistently working on throughout 2023 as well. The financial advisor we met with, his name is Nick, he really encouraged us to do a 1-year emergency fund given our situation where I have my own business, it's our sole income, you know, the economy is kind of rocky at the moment. No one really knows what's going to happen with it. I couldn't tell you anything about it because I honestly don't pay that close of attention. All I know is like things have gotten more expensive. I've seen people getting laid off and stuff like that. So given just the state of everything right now and like the fact that, you know, the business income is our sole income, he said it's really important to get a year. So that's something that we are going to work towards. Originally, we were just gonna do 6 months, but we're gonna go ahead and do another 6 months in 2023. And we have a whole game plan for that as far as like how we're going to do that. We're going to keep half of that in a savings account and half in a brokerage account and stuff. So Nick is working all those details out and stuff, which is great. I feel really good that we have someone that like knows what they're doing with that stuff, because honestly I couldn't, I mean, part of me like wants to learn it because it is interesting to me, but I just don't have the time right now, pretty much. So I'm glad that we have someone who can kind of look at that for us and help us make those decisions and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, guys, that is it for this budget check-in video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. You will see a digital plan with me on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I will chat with y'all later. Bye.